I didn't know there were robots in outer base.
All right, hey guys, it's me again. We're back and we are still on the road. So once again, that is one of the things I like about homeschooling is as we travel, the girls can still do their schoolwork, still have learning experiences, and we can go check out all the places that we want to. Today we're in Texas. Woohoo! So we're very excited about that. And before I go ahead and start talking to you a little bit more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And let's get started. So I'm going to talk to you today about BookShark Science Program. So as you've seen this book before, if you haven't checked out my other review on the history and geography section of BookShark, check it out on the links. And I will also be shooting the language arts section very soon too. So BookShark is pretty cool in that the sense is just like the history, language, or art ones, is that each week there's a section dedicated to what it is. And I don't know about you, but for my girls, science has always been one of the favorite subjects. There's experiments, there's like cool learning. You learn about animals for my little one and her level 1. This is level 4. So for at level 1, she's learning about animals and things like that, which is always a lot of fun, and learning proper terminology and stuff. Now for level 4 specifically, the main parts are magnets, electricity, and then astronomy. So basically it's kind of cool because when you start it all off, it has a lot of little experiments with magnets and how they work and things like that. Also, I think the first book that they read is a story about the American boy in U.S. early times, which coincides with your history as well. And then it talks about how he's able to build things and why they built things like that. And that's some of the science activities that are pretty neat. So we also go into magnets, and with the video that they give you, there's some cool experiments, and they give you a box, but your little kit gives you everything you need for your science experiment. So you just follow along with the video and do your science experiments. And right off the back, the first one was she kept asking if she can continue on with the video and keep doing more. So you made a light bulb light up with electricity, and there's magnets and things like that. And then later on, it goes into astronomy. And space and science has always been one of our favorite ones. And it goes into, is Pluto a planet? So is Pluto a planet? Why is it not a planet? Why is this? Your activities include the constellations and go outside and go stargazing. I think I saw as one of the assignments and things like that, which will go perfect with today because we are going to the NASA Space Center in Texas today. So as we are walking around and learning, we can use what we're learning about here in this curriculum and apply it to the Space Center. And when we go, if we haven't gone that far yet in the astronomy part, as we're learning and what they learned from the Space Center, I'm sure they're going to apply for, we learned about that when we went to the Space Center. So it's really great how everything intertwines and comes together with that. What's your favorite thing that you do at BookShark?
My favorite thing what I do for BookShark is probably science and math.
Science, you like science a lot?
Yeah, math.
And math? Yeah. Do you like learning about animals? Mm-hmm. So what's your sister learning about?
My sister's learning about electricity.
And how electricity works?
Mm-hmm.
Does she do some pretty cool experiments? Yeah, it is really cool for some of the experiments that she does. All right, Daisy, what's your favorite subject?
Science.
Science. Why is science your favorite subject?
It's fun.
It's fun? Do you like doing the experiments?
Yeah.
Yeah? I don't know if I shared this last time or not. Here's an example of what the science assignments are. They vary week to week, but there's usually a lot in science because they pull from the books that they're reading and everything else too. This time it shows you that they started, I think this is right around the week where they start doing the book of astronomy and space. So that's really cool. And then there's a worksheet. Now the science section has a lot of worksheets, but it's not too much. I mean, as you can see, they only do a few questions each day. So they're not doing a 30 question type of assignment. And once again, it's a 4-day plan. So it is awesome again because it is a 4-day schedule that you can take your field trips to the museum or the NASA Space Center like we're doing, or just fun activities you find on their own. There's so many resources for other activities. They give you so much here, but you can always find more and more to do. So I really like that too. And you have a full day to explore that and whatever you want. Just to show you here, it breaks down in each day for what they are learning about. So you read the little thing and it goes ahead and it breaks down each day what activities and stuff they're doing. So it is a lot, but I don't feel like it's overbearing and it's too much. Now here's your answer key for the worksheet. So it does give you the answer. So in case if you have a little trouble remembering, or if you didn't sit down and read the materials or whatever, you can check the work pretty easily. And then all the activity sheets look very similar to this. I know at level 1 it's a very similar type of structure for the activity sheets as well. It's really cool. I really like it. I always like science. I always think science is a lot of fun. And I'm super excited that we are going to visit the Space Center today. And hopefully, because we're not this far yet in the astronomy, but hopefully when we get there, we can say, oh, we learned that at the Space Center. And didn't they talk about that? Oh, I understand now why, because we're going to dive a little bit deeper when we get into the curriculum and we are that far on that part. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go to Space Center, so let's go. All right, so we are in front of Houston Space Center. I'm so excited because I did not know that we were going to get to go in there, but I see people entering and that looks super, super cool. I'm getting a little excited here. I can't wait for this little adventure for us to go ahead and check out and see what's inside. All right, so now we're looking at some of the cool space suits that were used over the year. I didn't know that there were so many different styles. I always thought of the big helmet and just like the walk on the moon type of suit, but there's so many different ones that they use for each thing. Some are in the shuttle, some for in flight, and then of course going outside into space. What do you think, Briar Rose? You like all this?
You want to go in a spacesuit? Go to space?
Does it look heavy? I don't know if it really matched our fashion. It looks kind of heavy, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so right now we're learning about Mars. So all of this exhibit is all about Mars, and right now the high temperature in Mars right now is -6. I don't think I'm ready for a trip for Mars. Like, oh, they need to have a building with a big heater ready for me, because -6, no. So we're talking about the gravity on Mars, and there's a big difference. So here is the same foot bag, and this is how much it weighs on Earth. And it's like, oh, hard to lift up. And then here's the same book bag on Mars, and it's a lot easier. I think I would like my weight a little bit better on Mars than Earth. Yeah. So now we're gonna crawl into the Apollo.
All right, let's go in.
Me first, or Daisy's first?
All right, get in there.
It's not scary.
This looks perfect for me.
Oh yeah, closed spaces. You
Yes.
do really well there.
Daddy was low.
All right, where am I going?
You got enough room?
Yeah, there's a lot of
Is that how tight it is? Seriously?
Just a little bit.
How you like it, Briar Rose? It's your style?
that.
I never thought I was too tall for anything. So I did not know that this even existed. This is Robonaut. So this is a robot. Yeah, Robonaut, like astronaut, but a robot. So these are to help astronauts with like spacewalks and things, and to do some of the, and to help them do some of their things that they need to do. Like it says with spacewalks and everything. There's robo astronauts out there. I had no clue. Did you know, Briar?
Did you know that?
No,
Robo astronauts?
I didn't know there were robots in outer space.
You're riding that? That's the astronaut.
Oh, this one.
Would you pick this one?
No. Yes.
Or
This
which one?
one.
This
You
one?
don't want the injection sheet?
Oh, look at the head pattern, and then you see how it gets straps.
You like that one better?
Yeah.
It's a space shuttle.
I don't
You think I can go inside here?
No.
Yeah,
What
for
No.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's look. Let's see.
Like 2 minutes. For like 2 minutes, and that's it. You last like 2 minutes.
Isn't it just like a 2-minute ride?
No.
No?
It's like days. I thought that was a person at first. I thought that was a person. Why?
I can live in here. Yeah? It's anti-gravity.
No.
Anti-gravity.
Wait, Dad, Mom, sleep.
Yeah, that's how they take a shower.
Ew, that's gross. Oh wait, look up, look up, look up.
That's where you eat?
Mom, and then this is where you sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad cannot laugh.
That's the bathroom? The bathroom's up there.
So this is what the mission control used to look like. Isn't that crazy? Think about how technology is now and how far we've come. and all these few buttons. I just think of how much computer stuff. And the only other thing I can think of is Houston, we have a problem. All right, so we are about to enter the access ramp from where they enter the space shuttles at. So this is what they walked across. This is actually original part. I think it had 53 missions. This is super cool.
How do you like
Can
it?
you imagine? Would your heart be beating really fast as you're about to enter the space shuttle?
Smell the rocket fuel?
You smell the rocket fuel from it. Years being used.
Are you getting nervous?
Dad, is
nervous?
it getting tight?
Don't
No
look down.
bailout. No bailout. No bailout.
Where's the bailout?
And
There's a bailout phone.
There's a bailout phone for communication.
There's your spacesuit.
Now we are actually going to get to go into the shuttle and look around. Are you excited?
That thing's big, isn't it?
Do you think it's going to be that big? I don't think it's going to be that big now. This is the airplane that carried the space shuttle, and this is huge. It's a lot bigger than I realized. Of course, it looks huge outside, but it's even bigger in here. All right, so now we're about to go into the space shuttle on the flight deck. So this is really cool. See, I can tuck it this flight deck. And this is as high as you can get for here. And as you can see over there is the cargo area. And this is pretty cool. So we are in the shuttle.
And there's a mirror.
Yeah. The girls are fascinated by the mirror. Are you fascinated with the mirror?
I see you.
Alright, so apparently this is how you drive it. And they have way more buttons than Control Center.
I want to drive.
You want to drive the shuttle?
I can fit in here.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Look at everything in there.